Hey everyone! Today I'm excited to share with you a variety of more appropriate ways to express when you don't like something. While I don't like it is simple and direct, there are situations where it might sound a bit rude or too straightforward. So I've gathered 9 alternatives that native English speakers often use to convey their feelings naturally and effectively. Let's dive into the lesson. Let's start with situations where you're discussing things, not people. For instance, someone asks you if you like Thai food, and here are some ways to respond. It's not my favorite. Action movies are not my favorite. I prefer romantic comedies. Spicy food is not my favorite. I enjoy milder flavors. Rap music is not my favorite. I'm more into classical tunes.
No, it's not my favorite movie.
It's not my thing. Skydiving? It's not really my thing. Fashion trends are not my thing. I prefer timeless styles. Video games are not my thing. I'd rather read a book.
And I am not going to fist fight you, okay? Or anyone, really. It's not my thing. It's not what I like to do. So no.
I'm not into it. I'm not into horror movies. They scare me too much. I'm not into social media. I prefer face-to-face interactions. I'm not into spicy food. I find it hard to handle.
I'm not into that whole external beauty thing, you know?
Now let's explore more formal and polite ways of expressing your dislike. I prefer tea over coffee, actually. I prefer quiet evenings at home to crowded parties. I prefer staying in cozy cabins for vacations.
I prefer to keep an empty stomach until the hard part of the day is done.
It's not to my taste. The new modern art exhibit? Thanks for the recommendation, but it's not really to my taste. The spicy curry dish? It's not to my taste. I prefer milder flavors. The latest fashion trend is not to my taste. I prefer classic styles.
Not to my taste.
I'm not a fan of something. I'm not a big fan of horror movies. They give me nightmares. I'm not a fan of crowded places. I prefer quiet surroundings. I'm not a fan of heavy metal music. I prefer soft rock.
I have to tell you, not a fan of that Tony Stark.
Next, when someone suggests an idea you don't like, you can use these idiomatic expressions. I'm not crazy about something. I'm not crazy about the idea of bungee jumping. It sounds terrifying. I'm not crazy about spicy foods. My taste buds can't handle them. I'm not crazy about the idea of going camping in winter. I prefer warmer weather.
That gown of yours in Act 2. I'm not crazy about it, you know.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not go to that loud concert. I prefer quieter environments. I'd rather not eat sushi. It's not my favorite. I'd rather not join the dance class. I'm not much of a dancer.
I'd rather not bear witness to such blasphemy.
Something is not my cup of tea. Waking up early and going for a run on a Sunday morning is not my cup of tea. Attending large parties is not my cup of tea. I prefer small gatherings. Reality TV shows are not my cup of tea. I find them uninteresting. And there you have it, 9 fantastic alternatives to express your dislikes in English. I hope you've enjoyed this language journey and have found these expressions helpful in enhancing your communication skills. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep expressing yourself with confidence in English. And see you in the next video.